my freaking fuel gauge. My fuel gauge plays me up. Everything on my truck plays me up. Every time I fix something, something else breaks, but my fuel gauge messes me around, so I've got to click the ignition to get the gauge to come down right. Look at this. See, I knew this lily was coming out. That other lily's in a hurry. Tell you, man. There he goes. Always in a hurry, man. Always. Here he goes. He's got to get it on, man. He's got to get it on. boring, really. Come on, tandems. Come on. Come on, tandems. So much creaking and groaning. My air gauge plays up as well. Everything plays up on this poor old girl. I got a massive split. Actually, I got more than one massive split. Go check it and make sure. Say it's not super exciting. See how many mosquitoes I got in my truck now. I'll probably get eaten alive again. They like my blood for some unknown reason. I'll switch the reefer on and I'll give it a chance to get to where it needs to be. Them boys this morning, I forgot to tell you. So this morning, when I was leaving that place, I helped that JMS driver. I backed in off my blind side when I came in, and that's what I said to him. You're better off backing in on your blind side, because they leave that space down the bottom there in the very first video where there was a pickup and then there was a gap in a car. So you're better off coming in and backing in on your blind side. And then that puts you over to the left where you want to be, rather than where I was parked and he was trying to back into me. But because he pulled in and then he had to back himself out and then he tried to back in again, and of course I was in, when I first came in, the Polish lads, because that's what they were Polish, which is why when I asked him if he could help and he put his arms up as though to say I don't speak English, because there's a lot of Polish here in Chicago. There's a lot of everything in Chicago. So there was none of that scaffolding there. They built that up, or one gentleman built it up when I was first there. He built all that up. There was no scaffolding. You could get right up against the wall. So of course when they turned up, they put the scaffolding up because everybody kept, I don't know why they did this, but everybody kept turning around. So they would come in and they would turn themselves around and they would have the trailer hit the wall and kept taking the wall out. I'm like, I don't even know what possessed you to think you could turn around. So they did that, and that pushed it out, which then of course I had to try and get around the other truck, the day cab, which if he had any sense, like I told you, he could have waited before he hooked the trailer, knowing that I was going to be leaving, so that it would have made it easier for me to get out rather than struggle to get around him. That's why I had to get up as far as I could to get the trailer around without getting too close to him. Here goes the boy. So that's why he's in a hurry. You can't see him, but he's over there hooking up his next trailer. That's why he's in a hurry to get them deliveries done. Like, that's the trouble now, man. Everything's rush, rush, rush. I used to rush. That's all I ever did was just fly everywhere. I learnt my lesson eventually. I fly down the highway, but when I go anywhere now, I'm as slow as arse. I never used to be. I was always in trouble. So when I see them do that, it reminds me of what I used to be like. It reminds me of what a complete wanker I was for racing around all over the place. I don't even know if he's hooked that yet, is he? So yeah, so then when JMS, well, of course, I pulled out and then had to back up, and then you had the two little straight trucks, as they call them, rigids. So the two rigids were trying to leave as I was trying to fricking get out the way and walk back to close the doors to slide, to close the doors to seal it. So then we helped JMS. Well, JMS wasn't confident about what he was doing, and he was pissed that he had to back out and then back in again with all the cars around. And I'm like, never mind, I'll just keep my mouth shut. Gotta go to bed for a while, I'm tired. So anyway, eventually we got out there, as you know. So the Polish lad was really nice. He was. I mean, at least he did the right. At least he gave me an opportunity to be able to see that trailer door, so I didn't rip it off. He didn't have to. It wasn't his job to do it, but he was kind enough to watch me. But by crikey, I've had some bits and pieces happen since I haven't been recording, but religious stories. But oh lordy, at times I'll tell thee, just stories. Alright, I've got to go now because I'm yawning, so I'll make everyone fall asleep. It's always entertaining. So now we sit and wait, which is fine by me, because I do need to take a nap. I'm freaking tired. So it's midnight nearly. What is it? 11:49. So it's nearly midnight, and then I got to go from here to Rochelle, pick up a load for Tomar, be in Tomar tomorrow night by 6 o'clock, 5:55, and then from Tomar I've got to go to Columbus Junction and pick up my next load. Columbus Junction's in Iowa, and that's like 200 and some odd miles away. So then I got to go to Columbus Junction, and oh yeah, I got to go. I'll have to go as though I'm going to Waterloo. Yeah, I will. So I'll have to make it. Yeah, I'll have to make it like I'm going to Waterloo, I think. I'll have to have a look on the map and see. I might be able to go 61. I might be able to. So then I got to go to Columbus Junction and pick up a load to take to New Bern, Tennessee, and I got to drop it, I think he said, before 4 o'clock Monday morning. Let's see what he said in the text message. Yep, it can drop any time before 4 AM Monday morning. Yep. So my first one's supposedly 86 empty miles, well it's more than that, and 189 loaded. Then I got 258 empty and 455 loaded. Sorry. That's what we're doing. Will I be able to record anymore? I don't know. I'll see if there's anything worth recording. Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. I only did this because we was up round Chicago and the days were pretty cool today. It wasn't super hot, so I didn't have to worry about the peg killing itself. Because that's all I worry about, the peg getting super hot. See, it's super cold now because it's cold outside, so. But anyway, I may record. I'll see what we're up against, and maybe I'll get some other videos in or something. And now I know it doesn't affect my logbook too much. Anyway, I love you. I love you all. You're awesome. I will catch up with you all later. I'm going to shine off right now. Say see you later. Oh, here comes one of the crow caps. Here comes a big old European lad. Definitely European. So I always say that and I get it so wrong. And then they end up being American. He looks European though. You can always tell them European boys. Some of them boys are good, but gosh darn, some of them boys are freaking useless. Like them two boys that were messing around at the truck stops, like, oh my gosh, man, no, go away, I just want to leave. I don't care what you do, I just want to leave. Here goes that old boy. I'll show you real quick. That's the one that come flying in. He's over there checking stuff. He's just on a mission. He's just got a job to do. Just the same as the rest of us. He's doing a mission. They're always flying around everywhere. At least he's working. Alright, I'm sorry. I gotta go because I keep yawning. I love you. I'll talk to you all later. I love you later. Bye.